Are you seeing repeating numbers in your life? What's the meaning of 1111? Every time you look at your phone, it says 333. What's the meaning to it? It's something I talked about in a recent video, and now in this one, I want to go into more depth, and what I do is talk about the power of 1111, talk about the power of repeating numbers, whether it's like street addresses that you keep seeing that have repeating numbers, or you wake up at 3:33 every morning and it's been happening for a while. Every time you look at the clock, you see a repeating number. So what is it and how do you use it to manifest more of what you want into your life and get more synchronicities and more awesome things to come to you in your life through the power of the universe? So my name is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. If that sounds good to you, make sure you hit the like button on this side right over there and this side right over there, and leave a comment down below if you're excited to know the power of 1111 and repeating numbers and how to use it in your life. The first thing that I do is I affirm my oneness with what it is that I want. So I take it as a sign from the universe that the universe is reminding me to shift my perception. In our world, perception is your future. You create your reality based off of your own consciousness, and oftentimes our higher self or the intelligence of the universe that is friendly, that is supportive, that is always working in our best interest, sometimes it gives us a sign, and one of the ways that it does it is to show us through repeating numbers, right? Repeating numbers, you think pattern, you think intelligence. 1111 every time, man, there must be some intelligent order to the universe, right? So it's symbolic, and what this does is it reminds us of the higher order to everything, which is that everything is energy. Everything in your hand, everything in your leg, everything in your life, everything in your house, everything in your car itself, your life itself, and you yourself, and everything else in the physical universe is made up of energy. There's one originating substance of energy in the universe. You can call this God, you can call this the universe, you can call it spirit, love, consciousness, the unknown, you can call it frequency, energy, vibration, consciousness, spirit, the Holy Spirit, the divine, the matrix. But this universe is in every single cell of your body, and it's in every single subatomic particle of anything that you want. It's in everything. So what this shows you is that you are actually one with everything that you want. There is no separation between the life that you want and the life you have now. There is no separation between whatever you desire in your life. You're good enough for it, and it's not, I hope, I wish, maybe one day, because you're already one with it. And when you affirm this and remember this and your consciousness shifts to that, you shift to one of possibility. You shift to one where all you want already exists as a possibility in this quantum field, in the ether. And you have the ability to manifest it in your life once you recognize that you're already one with it. So it's already here. And so when I see repeating numbers like 1111 or whatever it is, I like to stop and I like to use the power of it as a clue to help me remember that yes, I am one with the money I want, with the opportunity that I want. And this opens up the bridge. So affirm this statement. I am one with everything that I want. It comes to me now. You could say that. I am one with everything that I want. It comes to me now. So comment down below, I am one with everything that I want. Number 2 is to affirm your oneness with the divine. So when I see 1111, what does it make me think? It just makes me think of oneness. It makes me think of unity in the sense that I recognize I'm one with everything that I want. Everything in the universe is energy. Energy is never created or destroyed. So all the energy that ever was and ever will be already exists now as a vibratory pattern, often ones that I cannot see in this dimension. Doesn't mean they aren't real. So all of this goes to show me when I see 1111 oneness. So then the next phase of that is It's a reminder from the universe that you're one with the universe, that in essence, you are a divine being. You are one with this universal power. And you, therefore, truly do live in a friendly universe. So you say, well, like, what are the qualities of spirit? What are the qualities of God? What are the qualities of this thing? Well, the qualities of it are infinite, right? It's total abundance. The universe is always expanding. There's always an infinite supply of everything. So it's infinite and abundant. Then you think, well, what else is it? Well, if it's infinite and abundant, then it's this pure love. It comes here every day. It's always here. We have everything that we could ever need. So then you go, well, if I'm one with it, then isn't my destiny also in alignment with those exact same qualities? So isn't my life supposed to follow the same universal order that the rest of the universe is unfolding in, which is infinite, abundant, and loving, meaning that everything that I do in my life is meant for abundance. I'm meant to succeed at everything. Everything I touch turns to gold. That I'm meant to have the amazing relationships that I want in my life, that I'm good enough for it, that I'm a divine being, that I'm actually a divine being. I'm not a flawed, mortal, crappy human that's a sinner with a terrible thing that I did, or a thing that I'm not good enough about, and that I was just born this wrong way, or that I am not good at something, that I'm not sure if I'm worthy of it. No, you're a divine being. So every time that you see repeating numbers, stop. Take a deep breath in and out. A nice deep breath. You could do it with me right now. Deep enough where you can feel your belly open up and relax as you breathe in and out. So breathe in and out and say this phrase: I am a divine being. I am one with the universe. So you can comment that down below. I am a divine being. I am a divine being. I am one with the universe. You know what that means? You live in a friendly universe, and the universe is truly on your side. Number 3, I intend to feel good. One time I was listening to an audiobook by Wayne Dyer, and he was talking about an Indian guru named Muktananda. And supposedly Muktananda was having a satsang for all of his disciples, and they're all gathered around him. And he says, what is the difference between good and God? What's the difference between good and God? And everybody had all these amazing things to say, and they were all like, the difference between good and God, and they had all these metaphysical, elaborate explanations, and then there was a bunch of other people that just didn't know. I don't know. And no one knows the answer. And eventually Muktananda is sitting up there, and he goes, 0. There is 0 difference between good and God. Feeling good is feeling God. It is being aware of this Holy Spirit, this divine power. When you feel good, you are in alignment with the natural qualities of the universe, of well-being of the universe. You are in flow. You are in harmony with the universe. And so when you see repeating numbers, when you're driving in the car and it says 555, or it says that it's 111, whatever it is, and you notice, and you're like, oh, look, it's a repeating number right now. It's 222. Oh, look, the street address is 222. Oh, the office building I'm going into is 444. When you see it, you can go, oh, this is a reminder that the purpose of life is to feel good. Because if there's no difference between good and God, and ultimately we're all after our own self-realization, which is, as Albert Einstein said, to know the mind of God. If in essence this is what we're all after, is our own self-realization and our own connection to this higher power, then one of the surest ways to be in harmony with it and to be connected to God is by feeling good. Because as Muktananda said, there's 0 difference between feeling good and feeling God. You are in flow in the universe at that moment. And so a simple way to do this is just to say and just to affirm, I intend to feel good. So you're driving and you go, I intend to feel good. And Wayne Dyer talks about this in the book, and he says, if you start to say that every time you think about it, and for me, every time I see the repeating numbers, I intend to feel good. I intend to feel good. That there's no amount of bad that I could feel today that will make anybody else feel better. There's no amount of bad, there's no amount of drama that I could get myself into right now that will somehow make us less politically volatile right now, where there's nothing that I could say that would, or there's nothing that I couldn't be poor enough to make everybody else wealthy right now. Right now, there's a lot of people that have lost their jobs. Even these major organizations like the IMF have said a lot more people are going back into poverty because of all these lockdowns. So there's a lot of people right now, and you could go, man, I feel so bad about it. Or you could say, one of the ways that, and this is what many of the wealthiest people in the world have done, they've become wealthy enough where they can really contribute to the world. They can really further their own causes, their own things they care about, whatever it is that's important to them. They could become a major player or influencer and be able to develop their own visions for their communities and for their families. And so you go, look, I intend to feel good. I intend to feel rich. I intend to feel love, because as I do this, it's the surest way to connect to God. And guess what? If I can actually be in that place, I'm going to make it inspiring to other people. I'll help pull them up to the next level. So comment down below, I intend to feel good. Comment down below, I intend to feel good. And that was step number 3 for how to use the synchronistic power of repeating numbers in your life to continue to raise your own energy and manifest more of the things that you want most or more of in your life by seeing the repeating numbers and using them as prompts to help you connect to the universe and to connect to your true self, which is divine and which feels good. And when we connect there, my gosh, it makes life get easier and easier and better, and everything seems to work out for you for your highest and best good repeatedly. So I invite you to see the synchronistic power of repeating numbers as a stepping stone to continue to actualize your life. Okay, so this is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. Thanks for watching this video. I appreciate it. If you're new, do make sure you hit the subscribe button right there or right there. If you are a returner or you just hit the subscribe button right now, please make sure that you hit the bell notification. It's right next to the subscribe. The way YouTube works now is you actually do not get notified for videos unless you actually hit the bell notification. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button right there or right there, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought about this video, or let me know what you think about what types of repeating numbers that you are seeing in your life right now.